Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today I am very, very excited, and you should be too, because there is a Pokémon Presents coming, and I am delighted. Now, what we need to do is we need to figure out what's going on. In this video, I am not going to be talking about any leaks, and I'm not going to pretend to know what is in there, because nobody knows what's in there, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not going to do the whole clickbait rubbish. What I am going to do, however, is look at what we've seen in equivalent presents, and directs as they were, in previous years, to try and get a flavour of what is likely to be in here, so we can know roughly what we should be expecting. Now, what they actually said over on Twitter was this: attention trainers! Tune into our YouTube channel on Wednesday the 3rd of August at 2 PM British summertime, yeah, I'm working on the UK times, obviously, for a Pokémon Presents video presentation with updates on Pokémon apps and video games, including Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. Now, that actually tells us straight off the bat, definitively, with absolute certainty, two things. It will feature Scarlet and Violet. It will also feature other games. It also says updates. It doesn't actually say that there's going to be announcements and updates. It just says updates. And here's the thing. We had one of these last year. There was a Pokémon Presents last year on August the 18th, so about this time, and nothing got announced during last year's Pokémon Presents. I went over on Cerebi.net and had a look. I checked with Joe. Nothing was announced. There was updates. We got updates for Pokemon Unite Mobile. We got updates for Pokemon Cafe Remix. We got updates about Pokemon Masters and its 2nd anniversary. We got updates about Pokemon Go and its 5th anniversary. We got updates about Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And we got updates about Pokemon Legend Arceus. But we got no actual reveals. The closest we got to an actual reveal in last August Pokemon Presents was the Nintendo Switch Lite Dialga and Palkia edition. That was it. That was the only thing we got that could have been referred to as a reveal. So I know a lot of people are expecting and hoping for new games. I am hoping for new games to be revealed, but the tweet clearly says updates, not announcements. And this time last year, we didn't have any announcements, so hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't expect tons of announcements. Now, I think it's a given at this stage. We will find out something about Pokemon Unite, something about Pokemon Cafe Remix, something about Pokemon Masters EX, and something about Pokemon Go. These are ongoing live service games. These are games that have regular drops of new content. And frankly, if we didn't get updates for these during the Pokemon Presents, what's going on? These 4 games having something announced is all but guaranteed. I'm not saying it absolutely will be, but I am saying that to not announce something for those 4 games would be a ridiculously missed marketing opportunity. Everyone's tuning in to learn about Scarlet and Violet, obviously. So whip in this as well. Pokemon know about this marketing stuff. They're actually pretty good at it. And they know that people are going to be watching who don't play these mobile live service, call them what you will, games. This is Pokemon's opportunity to reveal something cool to hook those people into playing these games. And they are going to take it. And they're going to take it for all of these games. Why would they not? It would be ridiculous if they didn't. But what are they going to reveal for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? And the fact of the matter is, probably less than you're expecting. So people, one of the things I've seen is, they're going to reveal the final, the stage 2 starter Pokemon. The final evolutions of Fuecoco, Quaxley, and Sprigatito. No, they're not. And again, I can't actually say for certain whether they are or are not going to. I don't know what's going to be in the presents any more than you do. But I can tell you that 3 years ago we had a Pokemon Direct. This was before Pokemon Presents existed, so they were called Pokemon Directs. And now this actually happened on June the 5th, so slightly earlier, but it was the same kind of thing. It was the, hey, pre-orders are about to go live, let's share a bunch of information about the game. Okay. They didn't even show the stage 1s. They showed us Grookey, Scorbunny and Sobble again, but they didn't even show us the stage 1s. Why would they show us the stage 2s this time? And I don't know how far back many of you remember, but when we had this same cycle with Pokemon Sun and Moon, there was a trailer that revealed the stage 1s. That did actually happen, because I made a video ranking them. But they never revealed the stage 2s before the release of Sun and Moon. Actually, I'm going to jump in here and correct myself very quickly. The lovely Joe from Cerebi.net has reminded me there was a trailer that did show off the final evolutions of the first partner Pokemon from Sun and Moon. However, that trailer came out on October the 27th, i.e. like 3 or 4 weeks before the release of the game. And that was its own thing, not part of a direct or a presents. So actually, yes, it is worth pointing out they did show off the stage 2s for Sun and Moon. However, that was in a standalone trailer much closer to the actual release of the game, not this far out. I just thought that was important to note. So yeah, we can go back to the video now. Never did it. So if they didn't reveal the stage 2s before the release of Sun and Moon, and they didn't reveal the stage 2s before the release of Sword and Shield, why would they reveal the stage 2s before the release of Scarlet and Violet? Well, they wouldn't. It is very, again, they could change up the way they've done things. All I'm doing is commenting on what they've done before. But as far as I'm concerned, the chances of actually seeing the stage 2s, almost zero. Almost nothing. So what can we expect to see? Well, I think learning a bit more about the region and getting the name of the region is very, very likely. Remember, they did reveal it would be the Galar region in the equivalent Direct 3 years ago. And I think it is very, very likely that they will show us, almost guaranteed at this point, the new gimmick. So we had Dynamax. That was the thing for Pokemon Sword and Shield. That got revealed in the equivalent trailer. And again, I can't tell you for absolute certainty, but at this stage, I would be absolutely stunned if we did not get a Dynamax style reveal. No, it's not obviously going to be Dynamax, but whatever the equivalent is for the new games, the Scarlet and Violet, expect that to be shown off. That is almost a given. And expect there to be new Pokemon. So, in the last cycle 3 years ago, we were introduced to Pokemon like Wooloo, Dreadnought, and Corviknight. That was awesome. We like these Pokemon. These are cool. Okay, maybe not Dreadnought. No one really cares about Dreadnought. But Wooloo's awesome. Corviknight's kind of cool. And Dreadnought, I don't know, Dreadnought is technically a Pokemon. So my point is, these things are probably going to happen. This seems very, very likely at this stage. But let's temper our expectations. Name of the region? Very likely. Some new Pokemon? Very, very likely. Weirdly, they did reveal Corviknight last time, but they didn't actually tell us it was a stage 2, so do be a little bit careful. The Pokemon they reveal, it might not initially be super obvious whether they are basic stage 1, stage 2. Sure, okay, fine, Wooloo was obviously a basic Pokemon, but I wouldn't rely on that for all of them. Do be a little bit careful. Remember when we first saw Lunala and Solgaleo, we didn't actually know they were stage 2 Pokemon. They were legendaries. We assumed they would be basic Pokemon like every box legendary we'd seen so far. And actually, that did not end up being the case. So region, new Pokemon, new gimmick, incredibly likely. And then we'll see a bunch of other stuff. You know, raid battles were introduced last time round. Things of that nature. So we're going to see some gameplay mechanics, some new Pokemon, the new gimmick, the new region, etc. But I'm hearing all of these things like we're going to see the evolutions of the starters. And my answer to that is maybe stage 1s, but I would be stunned if we actually got stage 2s. That is overwhelmingly unlikely. It's also worth pointing out, don't expect anything about the trading card game in this direct. Don't even expect anything about TCG Live. It's, again, I can't say for absolute certain, it is almost certain that we will hear nothing about the TCG, because we don't. We don't have information about the Pokemon trading card game showed in Pokemon Presents and Pokemon Directs as they used to be. I'm not saying they won't, but I am saying they haven't in the past, and that makes it extremely unlikely that they will this time round. It's just, I would be absolutely stunned if they did. Similarly, I've heard some people suggesting they may show the announcement of where Worlds is going to be next year in 2023. I can tell you for certain that's not happening, because the announcement of the Worlds location is always the big reveal at the end of the closing ceremony of the World Championships. So I can tell you with a very high degree of certainty, Sunday, August the 21st, that is when we're going to find out where Worlds is going to be. That's when they're going to do the announcement, because they're going to do it during the closing ceremony of Worlds this year in London. I want them to announce a whole bunch of stuff during the presents. For me, and I've been tweeting about this quite a lot lately, Pokemon Conquest. I want a remake or sequel of Pokemon Conquest, and I've made no bones about that. It is hands down the best of the Pokemon spin-offs. I would be delighted. A new Legends Arceus style game, again, would be absolutely stunning, and I would be absolutely delighted. I hope that happens. That would be awesome. But we were told updates, not announcements. And there weren't any announcements this time last year. I'm hoping they slip a spin-off game in there. I really want to hear something about a new spin-off. That would make me super duper happy. But we need to be a little bit careful. So that's what we know, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what we can deduce from previous Directs and Presents. Obviously, they could mix stuff up, they could change stuff around, they could do stuff they've never done before, but don't be expecting things other than what I've popped in this video, because you shouldn't, because they're not likely, and I'm very sorry. But this is a stage where you give me your predictions and you tell me what we're going to hear, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games and all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, where I answer all your questions. There's a Discord you can join and chat. It's really a lot of fun. And I give shout outs to people like the lovely Danger Morales, who is a very lovely person, who is a supporter. Thank you very much for being a lovely person and being a supporter. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.